I'm Tanaka Hiroto, a salaryman working for what you'd call a black company. My life's pretty much being a corporate drone. Getting home by the last train is a norm for me. Because of this, I barely have time for anything else, leaving my place in quite a mess. Laundry forgotten to dry, trash I forgot to take out, and the only thing in my fridge is a banana I bought last night. I know this can't go on. Even as I think this, I collapse into bed, and before I know it, morning comes. It's been 4 years of this since I got hired at 22. The next morning, housekeeping service. An ad popped up on my phone for a housekeeping service running a campaign. That's quite affordable for a trial, and they can come at night, not just during the day. With my mind half foggy, I signed up for the campaign. I knew something had to change or I'd break down completely. That's what I've been thinking. But I wasn't planning on using the service regularly. Just thought it'd be nice to have someone clean up my place on a Saturday night. Maybe get to eat some homemade meals. I never thought this decision would radically change my life. Saturday. Woken up by the sound of the doorbell on a Saturday night? Oh yeah, I'd scheduled a housekeeping service for today. With my sense of weekdays completely thrown off due to working even after coming home, I had no time to make myself presentable. So, with a weary face and crumpled clothes, I opened the door. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh?
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Kobayashi from the NanaKuma housekeeping service. Are you possibly Hiroto?
No way, Sayaka! That can't be. Standing at my door was my childhood friend, Sayaka, with whom I'd lost all contact for 8 years. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Although I let her in, an awkward silence filled the air. I had checked the name of the staff being dispatched in advance, but it only mentioned Kobayashi. I suppose I never imagined it could be Sayaka, thinking it was just a coincidence they shared the same name. Sorry, my place looks like a garbage house.
Oh, it's totally fine. I came here to help after all.
Sayaka began cleaning and doing laundry as if to dispel the awkwardness.
While I'm doing laundry, let me cook something for you.
Please, and thank you. It was easier to ask for help since Sayaka was responding professionally. Yet, knowing my likes and dislikes made my heart ache. I'd always loved Sayaka and couldn't forget her. We grew up together, playing since we were kids. I'd fallen for her. So kind and cute in a romantic sense. On our high school graduation day, I finally confessed my feelings.
I'm sorry. I've promised to marry someone else.
What? Sorry, could you say that again?
I'm getting married.
Eh? I thought I knew everything about Sayaka, but... Since when were you dating? I had no idea you were... What? Learning for the first time that Sayaka's father's company was on the brink of bankruptcy and that she was marrying the son of a large company's owner to save her family's business was shocking. You're marrying someone you don't even like?
Is there a problem? What choice do I have? My little brother Yuta is still in elementary school.
That's... I had no answer for her. She did indeed marry, and I was invited to the wedding but didn't attend. 8 years of silence passed since then. I never imagined I'd be reunited with Sayaka, now a married woman in such a manner.
I've managed to clean up the living room and the water-related areas. The bedroom is...
Fine as it is.
Oh, since today was just a 2-hour trial, this is as far as I go.
Oh, you really helped a lot. You're really good at this, as expected of a housewife.
Thank you for using our service today.
And, I might ask for help again.
Sure, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks again, and see you around. Just kidding.
The next day, with my heart still in turmoil after our unexpected reunion, I decided to contact my childhood friend, Tsubasa, for the first time in a long while. Hey, Irito! Long time no see. Tsubasa had moved to our neighborhood when we were in elementary school and quickly became friends with Sayaka and me. We often played together, the three of us. When I told him about bumping into Sayaka by chance, he was shocked. Seriously? What are the odds? Yeah, I was surprised too. She really seemed like a proper housewife. What are you talking about? She got divorced a long time ago. What? You seem like you were totally unaware, huh? According to Tsubasa, it turns out Sayaka's husband was quite the heir apparent. His parents thought marrying a young girl and cute wife would set him straight, but if anything, his behavior only worsened. I have no interest in the person my parents choose.
Huh?
He showed no interest in Sayaka whatsoever. Sayaka ended up divorcing 3 years into her marriage after finding out her husband's mistress was pregnant. By then, Sayaka's father's company had been absorbed by another company, so she could have returned home. But she probably didn't want to after being forced into such a terrible marriage. According to Tsubasa, who still lives at his parents' house, Sayaka hasn't returned home. It's strange for a wealthy wife to be working as a maid, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. I can understand why you're upset, but make sure to talk things through properly next time you meet her. Yeah. I realized I wanted to apologize to Sayaka for dredging up the past without knowing anything about her situation. However, I didn't have her contact information, so the only way to see her again was to book the housekeeping service. The next available slot was 2 weeks later, on a Saturday night. Hey, Sayaka!
What are you doing walking around here by yourself at this time?
I thought it'd be dangerous for you to be walking alone at this time. Aren't you scared of ghosts and stuff? I remember you used to be afraid of them.
I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh.
But thanks for worrying about me.
Sayaka. As we walked home together, I apologized to her about the ghost thing. I'm sorry, I didn't know anything. I should have contacted you after that day.
It's my fault too.
But I could have found out about her recent situation in many ways. My parents probably knew about her divorce. But every time Sayaka's name came up after our high school graduation, I deliberately left the room so I wouldn't hear. Whether she turned me down or married someone I didn't know, it doesn't change the fact that she's a cherished childhood friend.
Sorry. Also, I was pretty harsh back in high school, wasn't I?
Well, yeah, it did sting a bit.
I actually liked you, Hirito.
I kind of figured as much.
Oh, you realized?
While she did housework, we caught up, reminiscing about our childhood and high school days. Sayaka was not the girl I remembered. She had grown into a much more mature and independent person. I wanted to be someone who could support her. I thought so. A few weeks later...
You quit your job? Are you sure that's okay?
Well, I'll manage somehow, though I might have to cut back on using the housekeeping service.
Then, how about I move in with you?
What?
If I lived here and take on the housework, you can focus on job hunting.
That's not gonna work. We're adults now. Not like when we used to sleep over at each other's houses as kids.
Right. We can't go back to being just childhood friends.
A few more weeks later.
But I still worry about you. It's like suddenly coming over to a friend's place and helping out with laundry and cooking while I'm here. Is he not here?
That's a vacant room, you know.
Huh?
It seems he moved last week. He even came by to greet us.
Oh, is that so? Thank you for letting me know.
No problem.
Hirato, you didn't mention anything about moving. But then, maybe it's inevitable. I did something similar myself. We might not meet again. The next day.
Miss Kobayashi, we have a sudden job request for you today.
Understood.
It seems to be a repeat customer, but the address has changed.
Huh?
Mr. Tanaka? I thought he was a single man, but now it's a family-type apartment. Maybe he got married.
What? Curious. I went to the new, more spacious and impressive address. The lack of a response at the intercom in the previous house made me worry he might have a wife now.
Yes?
It's NanaKuma housekeeping service.
Oh, please come in.
But hearing Hiro's voice on the other end was a relief. What if it's his wife? But it's unclear. Just because the person didn't respond to the intercom doesn't necessarily mean they aren't inside.
Thanks for coming. It's tough handling the moving boxes alone.
Oh, you're still single. This is a nice place.
Yeah, it's actually a company apartment for my new job.
You got a new job?
Yeah, I've been headhunted by another company for a while, but I hesitated because I thought it might be more demanding.
Oh.
Meeting Sayaka again made me want to do better. After negotiating, they offered incredible terms. It's nothing like the black company I used to work for. I should have switched jobs sooner.
What do you mean by meeting again?
Well, you suggested we live together, but I couldn't let you live in that cramped room.
Huh?
This place is big enough for two, so I was hoping you'd move in with me. I'll help with the chores, and my hours won't be as long.
Does that mean...
I still haven't given up on you. If you find that you love me as long as we live long, could we consider marriage?
Hirato, I love you!
Sayaka.
I've always loved you. I never forgot you. Not even once.
Me too, Sayaka. That night after settling in, I led Sayaka to the bedroom for the first time, feeling like it must be fate.
Yeah, this must be fate.
Yes! And so, we started living together as a couple.
Hey, you messed things up again!
Sorry for the mess!
It's okay. A kiss will make it all better.
Sayaka has gotten better at showing affection. To think a love I had once given up on could turn out like this feels like a miracle. After overcoming a painful past and trusting me, I'm determined to make her happy for the rest of our lives.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching! I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you all next time! Bye-bye!